Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Universal Underground Radio Network proudly presents The Underground Show with your host, delegates of the Underground. Tonight's topic will be the Reformation Show, in which Universal Underground Radio Network staff would like to put out an official statement that we, the delegates of the Underground, are not in no way ties to any political, social organizations, but only exercising our opinions under the First Amendment right, which are:
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. The Free Press Clause protects publication of information and opinions, and applies to a wide variety of media in Nair versus Minnesota, 1931, and New York Times versus United States, 1971. The Supreme Court ruled that the First Amendment protected against prior restraint, pre-publication censorship in almost all cases.
For your entertainment and for your news, The Underground Show with your host, the delegates of the Underground.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gents, back by popular demand.
Let's get ready to rumble! You're now listening to Universal Underground Radio, where we are the voice of the underground for independent and unsigned artists from coast to coast.
Up next is The Underground Show.
We are the delegates of the Underground. What's happening, y'all? What's going on with everybody? Everybody good?
Yeah, good.
Everybody lovely.
True. What's going on with your wax?
I'm cooling.
You cooling?
Yeah, man. How you living?
I living good, man. I breathing in it.
Sam, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey, Lita, what's happening?
Nothing. Gonna gain some time for the summer so you can draw.
Right. Hey, Sin, what's going on?
Man, you know me, man. Still sitting here, rocking like a cut-off dog in the country, trying to believe, trying to get this campaign money out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All day, you know what I mean? Cakes and pies. That's all niggas trying to get, cakes and pies.
Right. What's up, man? Yo, man, well, let the people know what's going on for the night, man. You know, I'm gonna give you the keys to the car.
Oh, so I get the keys? Oh, I get the keys. I'll bring them right back. But alright, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, chickens, rats, roaches, mammals, you know what I'm saying? Those that are politically correct, those all those in between, and laws. Tonight, we have on Universal Underground Radio Network's Underground Show, the topic for tonight is the Reformation of not just black people. We're not just trying to just say black people, but this is the Reformation of minority show. You know what I'm saying? This is the last weekend in February, which is our Black History Month. And we thought that it would be a good thing, you know what I'm saying, to actually, you know what I'm saying, put something out here as a starting point to kick it all off. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know what I'm saying, where does reform start? Where can we start this off and have a foundation? So, as always, you know, you can't know where you're going until you know how you got to where you're at. So you got to go to where you've been. So, you know, there's been a lot of controversy here, you know what I'm saying, within the last couple of months. Basically, you know, we got the Beyonce thing, which, you know what I'm saying, we got our lady Lita Badu on. She going to do something on that Beyonce thing a little bit later in the backlash with her. You know, we got some things in hip-hop, you know what I'm saying, which Boss Man, he going to kick that off with us, you know what I'm saying, later on tonight. And, you know, we got a whole bunch of other things going, but, you know what I'm saying, we want to also focus around this whole, we're going to clear this whole Black Panther Party thing up. So, you know what I'm saying, we're going to let y'all decide what it is, you know what I'm saying, or what to take of it. So, right now we're going to go with this 10-point program, which, you know what I'm saying, the Black Panther Party pretty much started off with. And we're going to let y'all hear from one of the founding members, co-founder, Bobby Seale, about the 10-point program. Boss man, let's kick it off.
I got you.
When we first organized the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, he would say, Bobby, he says, we're going to draw up a basic platform, just basic, that black people can read. He says, we don't want to go real elaborate with all these essays and dissertations and all this stuff, because the brother going to look at that and he say, man, I ain't got time for that. I got to go see what I can do for myself. He said, just a basic platform that the mothers who struggle hard to raise us, that the fathers who worked hard, that the young brothers in school who come out of school semi-illiterate. You say we want freedom, we want power to determine the destiny of our black community, full employment for our people. Number 3, we want housing fit, decent housing fit for shelter of human beings. Number 4, we want all black men to be exempt from military service. Number 5, we want decent education for our black people in our community that teaches us the true nature of this decadent racist society, and to teach black people and our young black brothers and sisters their place in society, because if they don't know their place in society and in the world, they can't relate to anything else. Number 6, we want an end to the robbery by the white racist businessmen of black people and black people in their community. Number 7, we want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. Trial because they've been tried by all white juries, and that's just like being tried in Germany being a Jew. Number 8, we want black people, number 9, when brought to trial, to be tried by members of their peers. And a peer being one who comes from the same economic, social, religious, historical, and racial background. If the United States government and the courts and the local courts did this, they would have to choose black people from the black community to sit up on the jury. They'd have to choose some of the mothers who've been working 20 years in Miss Ann's kitchen scrubbing floors like my mother done done. They have to choose some of them hard-working fathers. They have to choose some of those brothers who stand on the block out there wondering where they're going to get a gig. They're going to have to choose these black people. And number 10, he would say, let's just summarize it. We want housing, we want clothing, we want education, we want justice, and we want peace. This is a basic platform. In case you never knew it or not, of all the things that you've heard in the press, of all the derogatory statements that's been made in the press about Brother Huey P. Newton and I, of all these derogatory statements to guide you away from seeing this basic platform that Huey was talking about for his own people. We have to learn to look through the white press. We have to learn to see what's going on. Now, out of this platform, Huey P. Newton realized that it was necessary for us to start working on these points, these 10 points, practically. Remember number 7? We want an immediate end to police brutality and murder of black people. This is very, very important. And here, whether you know it or not, it's where you start dealing with the black revolution. When Huey says every black man put a shotgun in your home, and once we let the man know, say, look, we armed from block to block, and we're going to patrol you from our windows. And we're not going to have you brutalizing none of our people in the streets. Do you realize what kind of power black people have then? Because you begin to neutralize that police force, because them cops going to start riding shaky and scared. In fact, we're in a position then to demand that they withdraw from our community because they occupy our community just like a foreign troop occupies territory. Very important to understand. We hate cops beating black people over their heads and murdering them. That's what we hate. If you got enough energy to sit down and hate a white person just because of the color of his skin, you waste a lot of energy. You better take that same energy and put it in some motion out there and start dealing with those oppressive conditions, and you're going to find out just what you hate and what you're going to stop. And murder of black people by the racist occupying army in our black community. That's what we're going to stop. What's being done to us? You dig it? Can you dig the white power structure in this racist police force and how they've escalated the situation? That before Watts there was 1,300 cops. Now there's 6,000 cops patrolling black people. That in Oakland they had 350 cops just 3.5 years ago. Now they got 1,000 cops patrolling black people. San Francisco's doubled its police force. And every area, major metropolis where black people live all across this country, they've doubled, tripled, and quadrupled their police force, equipped them with tanks, all kinds. We got to stop it, brother. Let's get together and unify.
Yeah, we back.
Oh man. You know, listening to that clip, man, make me get all tingly inside. You know what I'm saying? It really does, man. It really does.
It really do.
Oh man. So before we get to some music, I'm gonna go to the host real quick. And I'm going to pose a question to both of y'all, and we're going to answer it right after we get to the music. You know what I'm saying?
Vote for who? Vote for who? There's 3 holes.
I got a question for you. I know we're going to go in order. But Wacko, I'm going to ask you a question. When you get back from the music, you're going to answer that, right? How do you feel about the whole, like, from the clip, you heard how, you know what I'm saying, the police basically have, you know what I'm saying, how they're increasing in numbers to patrol not just, well, back in those days in the black community, but now to the minority community. My question to you is, how do you feel about that as a black man? And Leader Badu,
I feel like they have a message. I feel like, hold on, we're answering this before we go to the break or after we come back from the break?
We're gonna let it marinate, you know what I'm saying, for our viewers. We're going after the break, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get into the, you know what I'm saying, to the answers and everything. You know what I'm saying? And Ms. Leader Badu, I have a question for you. So how do you feel about, you know what I'm saying, the 10-point program as a whole? Do you feel like does it apply to just black people or minorities? We're going to get right back to it after a break from these artists who, oh my goodness, these artists, man, y'all doing so much, man. Hey, I want to thank everybody